Hello, it's Anna here from Papercraft Create and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be creating masculine themed cards, as it seems at times we can struggle with creating cards with a masculine feel. I hope that I'll provide you with some inspiration to help you along with making some really quick cards for the men in your life. This video is a collaboration hop. I will be using card sketches from Kendra's Card Challenge 16 and featuring products from one of our wonderful super sponsors, Whimsy Stamps. I just want to say a big thank you to Whimsy for supporting Kendra's Card Challenge 16 and kindly donating a $50 gift certificate as one of the prizes for when you enter your own 15 cards into the challenge. Whimsy Stamps is a family-owned business in the US that has a wonderful exclusive range of gorgeous stamps, dies and many other complementary products for paper crafting. I'll be using all digital products from their range. I will leave both a link to their online store as well as links to the specific products I'm using in this video. So what I've done is I've pre-printed everything out so it's ready to go, but of course you would purchase your products, download them and then print them as you want. Now digital products are really easy to use and you can be used with just like everyday software like Microsoft Word or just printing direct from the actual digital file itself. So with these papers, basically I just opened up the actual JPG and I printed off on one side, and then what I did is I put them back in, obviously working out which way your printer prints, and then printed on the reverse side. So I've printed them to a when I selected it I printed it at 8 by 10. However, I did shrink to fit, which made it a square of an 8 by 8 square. And look, they might have been about an eighth out, but it's pretty much an 8 by 8 square, and they've come up just gorgeous. And so I've got these ones here, which are sort of wood grains and brickwork. Now there's another brickwork one here somewhere. And look, you could just do them either way. I just thought I'd save some paper by doing backs and fronts. So that's that little range, and then I've got this other range which is really quite lovely, sort of a bit of a distressed look, just sort of masculine type basic prints, and these leaves are just gorgeous, so I'm really loving and looking forward to working with those. And then I did a whole bunch of greetings. So instead of doing images and colouring in, which they do have, and it was way too hard to choose, but I've gone with some sentiments. So with masculine type cards, you probably tend not to put as much embellishment on them. Well, in my opinion anyhow. So I've decided to go with both a Christmas theme and birthday theme. So I'll be making a card in each so that you can have a look how you can adapt these. So first of all, I bought these files into Microsoft Word, and then I was able, oh no, actually I didn't use Microsoft Word, I used documents in on the Google apps, and then I was able to resize it. So what I did is on an A4 page I resized a couple of them so that they would fit and just made sure they'd be the right sort of sizes for the front of cards. So that's just those, and just put them through a laser printer. Now I will be using bits and pieces from all of these. I'm yet to work out if I'm using that one, but I'm going to try and work that one in. And then what I did is I foiled these. So because I printed them out on a laser, I then ran them through on a laminator with my foil. So as you can see, these look just so gorgeous. I'm hoping I can get the right angle. So I did that one there, and then I had some white toner paper and then ran that one there through, which, oh my god, just looks absolutely gorgeous. I'm thinking it's a bit hard to see with this the lighting. And then these sort of little bannered sentiments, they've actually come up really great too, so I'll just probably cut those out. Now you'll see there's a couple of holes here. What I've done is I've used my scan and cut to cut out some shapes. So what I've done is I've cut out a few bits and pieces. There must be one missing somewhere along the way, but in any case, so I was able to just put some circles around some of these sentiments on my brother's scan and cut. So that's where these ones have come up, and they just look amazing. I just love the way they turned out, so that's pretty exciting. Then I've just put circles around the white on the gold, which is also quite lovely. And then I've also done these stars. So I've done the stars, and I've also got a, which was just from my stash, but I have a black foil, and that's just really enhanced. It's just a bit of a shine on that one there. You can see if I move that around, which just really highlights the black and just really makes it pop off the page. And just another little one from my stash, but I had this glittered foil paper that is just sort of a little unusual, but that's just given it a nice little sort of silver look to these little postage embellishments, which will look great on the card. For the ease of this particular video, I haven't showed the foiling. However, I will be releasing foiling video in about a couple of weeks at the start of November. So if you want to have a little bit more of a look, if you're interested in doing some foil work, I'll be able to show you a few tips and a few different techniques with that. So moving on to putting the cards together, I have fast forwarded the footage just to provide all instructions in a timely manner. So starting with card sketch number 8, I am sticking quite close to the card sketch intended, and I'll be using this brickwork pattern paper and then also some of the wood grain, and keeping it all in neutral tones with these accents with this strip and obviously the brown matting underneath, and keeping it quite simple, but you know, giving it a nice sort of, you know, fresh sort of look. So I will be using a little bit of a neutral twine, and I'll just be wrapping that one around and making a bit of a bow in that. As mentioned a little earlier, this video is part of a hop. It is also a giveaway hop, so you can watch all the videos in the convenient playlist below. Just click on the link and you'll be able to watch all our videos and hopefully be inspired and have a look at some awesome Whimsy product. Now, there is a deadline to watch the videos and enter the giveaway, so that'll be the 5th of November. And you'll also just need to fill in the Google form that's also linked in the description box. Kendra will, at random, choose a winner, and it'll be announced on her community tab. So now I'm just putting the label on there, or the little embellishment, happy birthday embellishment. Just raising that up on some foam tape, and that's come up really quite lovely. So now I'm moving on to the second card using the other paper, and I'll be doing exactly the same card sketch, however just mixing it up a little bit, and also making it into a birthday card as well. So using that gorgeous big leaf design there and the coordinating backside of that paper looks really great. And I've just used sort of those grey tones as a matte layer, so because it's quite a dark paper, using a lighter matting layer really does make that pattern paper jump off the page. Instead of using ribbon, I've actually just used a border embellishment in a rick-rack sort of stitched look, and then I'll be using one of the little postage stamps as my embellishment on this one here. So that's also quite cute, and you know, using those sort of black and silver tones definitely highlights and makes this a nice masculine card. Not to say that they could only be for masculine, but certainly appealing. Moving on to card sketch number 10, I will be sticking fairly close to this card sketch as well, and also utilising those stars. Using the wood grain and brick wall paper for this one here. Lots of neutral tones for my matting layers, and what I have done with the base matting layer is embossed it with a wood grain embossing folder, and that will just really tie it in, add a little bit of extra texture to this card as well. If you should be new to the Cards by Kendra's card challenges, I urge you to really have a look and give this challenge a go. So you can head to Kendra's website, which is listed below. You will be then taken to a link on her Patreon membership page. You can join free as a member to join the current challenge, and then she has all sorts of wonderful memberships if you feel like you need to get a little bit more and you're really enjoying what she's bringing out. She does a wonderful job to put these challenges together. So basically it's a card making challenge where you take six 6x6 pattern paper pieces, and then she gives you the cutting templates to cut those up, and then the corresponding card sketches all laid out really quite well, and then you can follow them to a T or make them your own and just use them as a starting point. So it's a lot of fun. It's a great way to use up all those crafty goodies that you have at home, and also as with Whimsy Stamps, who are one of our wonderful sponsors, you can also go in the running to win some prizes. So there is a Facebook group and a way to, information there to add your cards into the challenge. And also in the actual description box, I do have a link to the introductory video of the challenge as well. So if you want to find out a little bit more, do watch that video. Kendra explains it all really well and really gives you some great information for that. So now I'm moving on to the second card in card sketch 10, and once again I've used a base layer where I've embossed it. Now this one here I've given it a sort of Christmassy feel, so I have put a Christmas tree embossing folder on that cardstock, and it just is quite gorgeous. So I'll be using one of these gold foiled sentiments, and I'll actually only use 3 of the stars, so I'll still use that same idea of having the 3 embellishments, but 2 will be stars and obviously 1 is a sentiment. I really love the way this has come out, and I hope I've given you some inspiration here, and I just want to say once again a really big thank you to Whimsy Stamps for supporting this challenge, and also for providing some product for me to play with and show off your gorgeous things. So please get around to all the videos, have a go at the challenge yourself, and until next time, happy crafting.